What's going on, people? Oh, I thought I'd do a video of my awesome week last week. My last week here. Not leaving last week, but just my last week in general. So, no, before you make a comment, not leaving again yet. After this week, it might change. Oh my God. What a week. So, in my last video, I grabbed a load to go north to pick up the other half. Got that accomplished. But then the load I had requested and was assigned picking up in Kenwood, Michigan, I got to the shipper and my appointment window was 10 o'clock to midnight that day. I got there, they had you text in the pickup number, BOL, whatever you want to call it, PO. So I texted that, and then the message I received back is they weren't scheduled to start loading that trailer or that load until 7 o'clock the following morning. Okay. So I called in, and of course, since I'm there, I received, the $150 vehicle not used stipend. So then I was able to find another load coming out of Gary, Indiana, same day. So we ran down, picked that load up. It was a relay out of the Gary yard. Picked that up, drove it to North Carolina, which is not the direction I was wanting to go. Trying to get back to the house. Two reasons. Three. I want to do a PM on the APU. I've already ordered the filters. They're on their way. Change the oil, obviously, and the coolant. So I want to get that done. The new refrigerator that I installed, which I was talking about in the last video, that survived a total of, from the time I installed it till it quit working, I think I got about 4.5 days out of it. So again, I lost food because I had no way to keep it cool. So yeah, I'm sitting here with this big dead thing, stuck in the side over here. But I have another one on the way. Hopefully it's a better one. I didn't order this one. It wasn't the one I was looking at. So we'll see. I've never used a home lab appliance before. But the freezer area is supposed to be a little bigger. And we have a lot of extra stuff on the truck because when you have a better half that likes the coupon, it's like driving around in a Dollar General right now. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. But I delivered in North Carolina. I was supposed to pick up a load yesterday, which was the 19th. That load, I was halfway there. I stopped at a Pilot because that's where I was going to stay and then get up in the morning and come pick the load up. Well, I didn't pick up till noon yesterday. I get halfway to the location on Friday. I stop. I go into the system to check things, and now suddenly they've moved the pickup time to the 21st at midnight. Was the earliest you could pick it up now. So again, I'm halfway to the customer. I'm less than 60 miles from pickup. Call in. What the hell? My BOA, not the BOA, not my, geez, OP, I can't even talk. What a week. My BOA, the people that work under them or for them or around them or with them, whatever, the one I normally talk to other than my actual BOA, she hadn't even received the update that had been changed in her system. But it made it to the tablet here. So they took that load off. And again, I was supposed to get another $150 for vehicle not used, which sounds all well and good until you factor in, it's really not a lot of money compared to driving and running. And, you know, so I started looking where I was at, and I wasn't finding anything. And I had my search window way out. And I was like, this doesn't make any sense, because I know there's a terminal in Charlotte. There should be some, you know. So I actually just did a search in Charlotte with a 50-mile radius and instantly found loads coming out of Frito-Lay going in the direction I wanted to go, which is back toward the house. So I booked that load, got up this, well, the messed up part was I drove from Statesville, North Carolina to Graham, North Carolina, on my way to Fayetteville, North Carolina to pick up the load that got pushed out. So when they removed the load and gave me the, you know, stipend for the vehicle not used thing, I booked this load out of Charlotte, which meant I had to come basically almost all the way back to where I was when I delivered in Statesville and south into Charlotte to pick this load up. It's been something of a week, I tell you. And then I had a brand new trailer that I picked up out of the Lowe's in Statesville. I mean, this thing was brand spanking new. It probably was just done its first load ever. That's how new it is. And yeah. So I took that and dropped it off. It's called, I can't remember the place, Quality Packaging, General Packaging, something packaging. It was a drop and hook. I get there, real easy drop and hook. The paperwork's in a mailbox. You drop your empty, grab the paperwork, hook up and go. Should have been an in and out deal, and I should be on my way to where I'm delivering in Tennessee, but that's not happening. When I first did the pre-trip on the trailer, you know, one of the marker lights at the top and the back, the three middle ones, one of those was out. Not that big of a deal, really. But when I took off, when I went to make my first stop, I got no trailer brakes. Nothing. The tractor is the only thing stopping it. And luckily the load was only 7,000 pounds. Because if I'd have been heavy, I would have rolled through the first stop sign I come to. And that's on me. You should always test your brakes before you do your first major stop or get out on the road. That's on me. I should have checked it better, and then I would have known what I was dealing with. But I was able to get to the Charlotte yard, which is where I'm at right now. I'm in the shop. The gentleman, they got me in relatively quickly, and the gentleman that's been working on it, it's the ABS valve in the back. It's not doing its job, so that's why the pedal's hard, and the only thing stopping is the tractor. So yeah, in essence, it was confirmed I had no trailer brakes at all. So I did baby it over here. You know, I kept my speeds down because there really wasn't nothing else around other than if I wanted to sit and wait at the customer. And at that point, I'd already left. I was already 2 miles down the road. It wasn't that far over to here, so I just kept it safe, kept it slow. Got here to get this rectified, which is getting done right now. But it's going to take, according to the gentleman, about another 45 minutes to complete the repair. And then this load is supposed to deliver today. It's not that far away. It's only 450 miles, but with my clocks being what they are, there's getting to be a good chance I will not be able to deliver it today, which, hey, it's equipment related. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not fretting about it. If I have to get up and deliver it in the morning, that's fine. I got no problem with that. Got no problem with that. Yeah, I'm sure they're not hurting for chips where I'm delivering. I'm sure they'll be okay. But yeah, that's been my week. I mean, it's just one mess up after another. It's just crazy. Just doesn't make any sense. It's been a fight. It's been a fight. It's not going to be a great week. It's because the load I was supposed to pick up yesterday, that load and the other load that I picked was able to get out of Gary, Indiana. Those two loads together would have only been about 2,000 in revenue for the week. We're down from that now because this load doesn't pay that well because it doesn't go that far. The cents per mile is pretty good, but it's just not a long run, so it just is what it is. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. And hopefully we can get out of here and get home. I'm gonna go over because I'm gonna modify this cabinet a little bit more when I do this next refrigerator. Because I think part of the reason this one failed is on me, because I didn't modify the cabinet enough to get enough airflow in there where the compressor is. So I'm going to do more modifications to the cabinet to try to alleviate that problem. So yeah, that's where we're at. So as always, I appreciate you guys taking the time. Be safe. We'll talk to you.